Hey, what's up, Fit Fam? Josh here. We're going to be going over November Strength Club Workout B in this video. So we can see we got the templates. You know the drill here. Those of you that have done with this, if you're new, well, here's the templates that we use. So very similar setup and structure to what we have been doing. Just trying to change up some of those exercises. Nothing too crazy or new here, but a few new things. You know how we like to do. We're going to start with our warm up. And then we'll get some core and stability work in, move on to some of our power development, and then to get everything warmed up, all those muscles firing. Then we're going to move on to our strength training where we have our supersets this month. Again, a superset is 2 exercises, complementary exercises, done back to back with as little rest in between as possible. And then we're going to have 2 supersets we're going to work. We'll alternate between the 2 for 2 or 3 sets, and then we'll finish up with something to get that heart rate up and get all those other movements in that we're looking for here. So let's start back up at the top, and we'll go through. Of course, we're going to be starting with our hangs here. Again, great for shoulder mobility, grip strength, building that grip strength, lat strength, decompressing that back as well. So we're going to go for 30 seconds. Obviously, you can use the box or use your legs as much as you need to here as well. And I know these can be challenging at times, but really it's only 30 seconds, done twice, so you get a minute total. Focus on or challenge yourself to get better at these, because when you do challenge yourself to get better, you will see that improvement and you'll start to get easier, and you're going to know some of the other benefits there as well. Again, feeling stronger. When you grip stronger, you're able to pull more, push more. When those lats are working, everything else is going to be, all those presses are going to work better for you as well. We got 30 seconds on the hang, and then we're going to match this one up here with our yoga flexes. We haven't done this one in a few months, but you get set up. Notice how my front leg is next to the box, not behind the box. I want to be centered so that I can be pressing down on the box, not out in front of me, but with that arms just right there in front of my hip. And I'm making these big circles, alternating that arm, reaching behind me. So I'm following my hands with my eyes here, squeezing that back glute. So we're going to get a bit of a stretch through those hip flexors here, some thoracic rotation, some mobility there as well. Again, this is just another great one to get the body opened up and moving here. It's a great combination with those hangs. So this one's going to give those hands a break as well here. So we got 2 sets of those, 30 seconds each. On the second set of those yoga flexes, the other leg will be forward here. And then the second group of exercises during our warm-up, we're going to start with our half kneeling overhead extensions here, or that payoff press with that overhead extension. So for this one, starting with those the ear over the shoulder, hip and knees, squeeze that back glute, tension in that band. Now you want to get set up so that your knee is basically as close to in line with the anchor point as possible here. As you can see here, I probably could have scooted forward just a little bit more here, but that way when you're overhead, you have those hands directly over your knees and everything's in line. And then it's going to be, the goal here is one, to resist that rotation the entire time. So as you go overhead, that weight's going to feel a little bit heavier. It's going to want to pull you toward the beam. So you got to keep that spine nice and straight, wall up those abs nice and tight as you're reaching overhead. When we come back to this one, you'll face the other direction here. So we'll get one set in each direction. Our second exercise here, we're going to our sandbags, and we're going to be doing a sandbag assisted, that our bird dog, if you will. So getting set up in your bird dog position. Now the way to make this more challenging is to bring that hand on the floor in line with the knee on the floor. Now you can see here you can see the bags underneath you. What you might not notice is that what I'm trying to do is I'm getting a slight tug at that bag, and I'm getting my lat engaged on my left arm in this situation. I'm reaching with that back leg here, or with that straight leg, I'm reaching back with that heel, pushing the ground away from me, and then getting that lat engaged. I'm breathing through this one as well. Abs are walled up, shoulders are down and away from those ears. So it's not about pulling the bag through, it's about getting that tug at the bag to get those lats working here. And so the bag still doesn't have to be that heavy. It's just about focusing on having something to pull at there. So very simple exercise, deceptively challenging when you're getting all those muscles firing. So if for any reason you're not really feeling it in this one, please talk to us. Let us try to show you how to engage those muscles a little bit more. We'll do one set on one side. The second set we'll do on the other side.